Hey everyone, this is Chi from Team Kuuki. And so this is the beginning um, of what will probably be an intermittent kind of thing where every now and then I'll talk about some of the mods that I use. And I probably won't go in a lot of detail because you can actually look up these mods on your own in the Steam Workshop, or you can even look for them online. You can even go to Ludeon.com and find it that way on the forums. For me, I find it easiest to go ahead and look for different mods on Steam. Um, the first one, I guess I can go over is pretty quick. It's pretty cool and pretty simple. It's called the Rim Themes mod, which you can find that in the Steam workshop, and I'll put a link in the description just in case. But otherwise, yeah, the Rim themes basically is just that. It can change the themes of basically your user interface. Right now I have it on Centipede, which I kind of like. Um, you'll see it later because of the interface when you're in the game. I like the font and I like how it's a little bit transparent, but I think a lot of them are pretty interesting. Most of these themes, for example, starting with the menu, do have two different versions of a background. It can be the video background, or if you click here in Rim Themes, you can disable the video background and it'll give you some kind of image. So you can go ahead and play around with that, but um, I actually like this a lot. It's pretty cool. But also, let's see. Yeah, there's different themes we have like cyberpunk. See, I think that's pretty cool too. Got Randy down there. Fluffy kiwis. Yeah, fluffy kiwis. Oh, shout out to New Zealand. Um, yeah, kiwis. Got fox. I like it. It even puts everything on the left side, you know. So the thing is, what's cool about this is you can disable fonts if you want. Let's see, disable custom fonts. You can do that, so everything is just like vanilla. But I like to see what every theme kind of offers. So, and they have custom songs. Um, you can disable it though. Tapestry. So some of these things I haven't really played around with, but you're more than welcome to go ahead and do that. So you can even change the alignment. You can do middle, like that. But this theme had it default on the left, so that's pretty cool. We have iguana. Iguana. It's like it's nighttime and just relaxing in the jungle, you know. Worrying about the next mechanoid or the next raid that comes to your settlement. What else? Got kill for me. That's interesting. It's a desert. I guess use a default song for that. Okay. We have the Lost Technology. This is actually a separate theme that you can actually get from Steam. And there's other themes available on Steam and online that you can use, which will utilize the Rim theme mod. So here's Lost Technology. Pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Warhammer 40k. Medieval Fennec. Is that how you say it? Ooh, this is great for a medieval theme, no? So you can pretty much, when you do Lord of the Rims or medieval, you can get into it a little bit more, you know? Look, the cursor, it's even a little gauntlet. See that? Um, but, again, you can change the fonts, you can even disable the cursor. So there's something about a certain mod, a certain theme that you like, a certain thing you don't like, you can pretty much change any of those settings in here. So take a look for yourself and see what you really like about that certain theme. That's pretty cool theme song. Uh, okay. Mega spider. Hmm, ominous. Kind of reminds me of Alien. Sigourney Weaver. Uh, Nyan. Oh, Nyan Muff. Nyan Nyan. Okay. What does this look like without the video? Uh, disable video. Space. Alright. Um, Rimcraft. Of course. So you have a pleasant day in the RimWorld, dreaming or daydreaming of a world made of 3D squares, blocks, cubes, if you will, magma that flows very strangely, slowly, grass that's always the same distance from the topsoil, and little black checker marks on stones to tell you that there is coal in those rocks. Trees and snow, reminiscent of a different world, perhaps a different game. Anyway, singularity. Reminds you of, what's that robot? HAL. Which is from a movie, I forgot the name of it. But, yeah, he's like a ship artificial intelligence, and it's kind of like a horror sci-fi. I like this. And yeah, again, you can change anything you want when it comes to these themes. Almost anything. What's this? Window animation clip? I'm not sure what that does. But then again, just like any mod, you can play around with a lot of different things. We also have the walking fox. Probably, yeah, The Walking Dead. I love that show, by the way. And let's see. What's this still? What if there's no video? Oh, that's cool too. Okay. And I think that was it. Oh no, there's Thrumbo. Look like gumdrops or bubble gum. What is this still? Or purple space. Okay. So that's pretty much it for the Rim themes. Again, I like Centipede. So when it comes to mods, again, since this is probably the first mod that I've talked about so far, at least a little bit more in depth, is that mods, I believe, are not necessarily something that's there to make the game easier. I think mods are there to change the way you go about playing a game. Of course, there are some mods that will probably be overpowered, but in any game that you have, there's changes and fixes that the developers put into it that ultimately can make a game or a certain aspect of the game overpowered or maybe in need of improvement, right? So in terms of mods for this game, certainly if you want to play vanilla, I think that's great. And I've done vanilla just through 2 playthroughs just to kind of get used to the game. But I think mods help because it can add certain realism to the game. It can add different challenges, and it could put a little bit more variance in what you can do and what you can see and how you interact with different factions. And some of those things are what I want to talk about whenever I talk about some of the mods that I use. I use I'm for sure under 200 mods, I think. for sure under 200, more than 180. So it's not that every mod is essential, but according to the kind of play style that I prefer, the kind of theme I like, and because I like to put a certain story, because let me just lower the volume a little bit. Because I like to put a certain story or role play in the background of games that I play, especially this game. I think mods are essential. And yeah, over time, I'll talk about some of the mods that I use. And I'll try to talk about mods that I know other people use in the RimWorld community. Stuff that maybe that I also use, or maybe things that I'm not using, but look forward to using in the future. Maybe. So that's pretty much where I'm going with these kinds of episodes. And whenever I can, I'll go into some detail about mods, but there's a lot of people out there that know a lot more about mods than I do, and how they work, and all the details, especially the mod creators themselves. So whenever you find a mod, read it very carefully, the description, and read some of the comments too. Those are some things that are really important, and you can go to the RimWorld community and ask questions there too. So that's about it though for this episode. It's really short. I actually have a siege that I have to take care of right now. So if you got any questions or suggestions, you feel free to let me know in the comments below, or you can leave a comment on my Steam or in any way that you like. But hopefully these sorts of episodes can help some people out in deciding what they feel about mods and what mods they want to try. So thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you guys next time.